What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to Crusader Kings 3. Now, Crusader Kings is a series that I hold dear and near. Crusader Kings 2 was the very first Paradox game that I have ever played, even before EU4 or Hearts of Iron 4 or any other Paradox game. It was CK2. And so when CK3 came out, I was a little, I wouldn't say disappointed. It wasn't where CK2 left off. That's par for the course for Paradox games. You know, they put them out and they put all these DLCs out later on that really build upon and make these great grand strategy games that we all know and love. And with the newest DLC here, I think CK3 is starting to get to that point where it is actually going to be competitive with CK2. It's not there yet, but it's close. And that's because I think this new wandering system that they have is really full of potential. And let's kind of talk over what we're going to be doing here. So the new bookmark they added here for this new DLC is 1178, which is right around the time of the Crusades that really kick into gear. The Byzantine Empire is starting to fall apart, the Seljuks are rising, and this is going to be kind of the Crusader era here. So what we're going to do to kind of experience DLC and get to, you know, break back into Crusader Kings 3, because I haven't done it on the channel, I don't think, just yet here. But we are going to be playing as a wanderer starting in England, and our goal is going to be to make our way all the way over to the Holy Lands and probably take Jerusalem or defend Jerusalem or something along those lines, depending on what's going on here. Maybe we take some other holy region, maybe we take Egypt instead. But we are going to be starting as one of the a wanderer up here and one of the Isles. Maybe we start as a Scot. I like the idea of being a Scotsman. We're going to be a Scotsman. And we are going to create our own adventurer. Actually, I need to choose. Let's go back here. We're going to start in Scotland. We're going to create our own adventurer. We are going to actually be a woman, because we're going to be playing the Middle Ages in hard mode. We'll be Christian. You're going to be West Germanic, the Scots. Let's do a Scottish name. We're going to be, let's find a good one. Agnes. Yes, that's a strong name. We're going to be Agnes. We're going to be a warrior queen. I'm going to set a limit of 400 for my achievements here. I want to actually maintain our achievements. We're going to start as 18-year-old. We probably have some, you know, dark story here. We're going to be... Cockburn is a cool name. Let's find a good one. Strathern, DeLindsay, Bradney, Fraser, Craigies, Errol, Kinaway, Armstrong. Fraser. Oh, let's find a good last name here. Ramsey, Strathern. We're getting the same names here. I like Blackadder. We'll keep that one. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make our new coat of arms. I think our pattern should be black, because we're black. We're going to have a layout. Let's go ahead and make our symbol a cross here. We will do a cross. Let's have a good one. We will go with, that's orthodox. All right, this is Blackadder. Does that work? Yeah, we'll go with this. This might not be necessarily your typical Christian cross. We'll do this. This will be simple. I don't want to spend too much time designing that. We're going to be Agnes Blackadder. We will be a warrior. We will be on the more petite side of things. Our personality, right? So our whole theme here is going to be crusading, right? So we want to be as many of the virtues for Catholic as we can possibly find. Let's see, we'll do temperate. We'll be chaste, though I don't tend to like chaste. We're gonna be brave, because our whole thing is gonna be for the Holy Land. We want to be a zealot. And is there anything else I can kind of fit in here that will help? We'll hold off for now, and we'll probably fit some other traits in here where we can. Could be melancholic, ill. There's some traits that I don't actually mind getting, just because we can recover from them pretty well. So, like, well, blind's not a good one. Neither is slow. Anything that we can lose and get some points back that won't be, like, gimping us. It could be inbred. You could recover from weak. be a deviant? No, we'll hold off. We are pure, we are Agnes, and we are going to be a holy crusader here. This works for me. You could make a character immortal if you want to go easy mode, but we are 18 years old. We are Mistress Agnes of Agnes's Steel Bearers. I think that works fine for us. We're going to be playing on Iron Man mode. And we are going to start our adventure here. So, the whole thing about this new adventure mode is instead of starting as a landed character, you have a camp. And you can go and move that camp about in order to go and find contracts and build up your camp. We'll look at things as we go. At the start here, you get to pick your initial sort of entourage here. You can start with no followers, which makes things a little bit harder. Martial followers, stewardship followers, or some scrappers. I like the scrappers because some of the contracts that we want to take will really benefit from having someone with good prowess. So let's take that right away here. Lifestyle, we're going to go for martial, of course. These change. These perks now will change based on what you have for your... You know, if you're a wanderer, they have different effects than if you are a landed noble. So for instance, Bellum Justica, well, this stays the same because it's always the cast as spell like cost. But you can see we only have the option for Valor here, which gives our scheme phase length to be 15 days shorter. You get bonus advantage, bonus men-at-arms toughness, and bonus martial experience. And you can see we have different things around our provision use and other features as opposed to, say, the normal ones, which focus on control for that slot. So right away, we're going to choose our camp purpose. We're going to become Swords for Hire. So camp purpose kind of gives you a skew towards what you want to do for contracts and things. Swords for Hire is your mercenaries. You find more mercenary contracts. There's more martial contracts. It's all about, you know, building more of a war band than, like, say, a group of experts or a group of thieves, for instance. So it also unlocks you certain upgrades around things like the Lox Wagon, which are really good, Palisade Builders, Ditch Digging. All of these little options can become available. There are Scholars, focusing on learning, more and stewardship. They have their own set of stuff. You have Explorers, more diplomacy and intrigue, more transport and movement contacts. This is kind of your generic one. Gives you more travel. Then you have Freebooters, which is your criminal side of things, which is interesting, maybe for a later playthrough, but for the first one, we're going to be going Swords for Hire, and we're going to be becoming a mercenary warband. You can see Agnes has gone and donned herself some gear, which is pretty cool. And let's get started. So for this, I think I'm going to probably not read a whole bunch of these, of the prompts, unless it's very important. For starters, we're going to take Reject Inheritance. This is something you can do if you're an adventurer. All it means is that you won't inherit titles, and since we are unlanded, we don't have titles to inherit. We get the Gallimancer trait, which improves our stress gain and stress loss. Very useful, because stress is going to be one of the big things we need to manage here. All right, so we have some improved reputations. How is our... We don't really have a lot of traits. Let's go ahead and marry one of our companions here, just to keep us going. So a big thing when you're a landed noble like this, or unlanded, I should say, is that you need to get your prestige up, because prestige kind of governs what you can do with certain contracts and things. So right now we have very little prestige. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the castle holding. You get this menu here where you can see different things. You can go to the castle, maybe try to recruit some people, pay 620 for Canlog to join us. This dude must be amazing. No, he's kind of mid. Go to the garrison, get some training grounds. Oh, this actually is good. Let's do the have at you here. So I've done some playthroughs of this on my own, so I know what this does. This event here gives you some prowess and a chance to get friendship. It doesn't always pop up. The top two here do pop up pretty frequently, so we're going to do this. And we failed. Okay, not too good there. That's unfortunate. But we can go to the tavern. Tavern, you can either listen to a story, recruit somebody, or sometimes you have a wandering hooded figure who you can figure stuff out about. Turns out this time it's going to be an earl. First, let's hear the story. You can either get a chance to increase one of your skills, get some lifestyle experience, or get a passive bonus, like exotic stewardship here. You can pay some money and get some traits. You can lose some stress, but we're going to try to get our stewardship to increase. So we got the +3 to our base value here. Recruitment, probably won't get any of these, but they have some people available. This person is 0 in all traits. She'll just join us for free here. Yeah, we'll let her join us for free. I don't know what's going on with her, why she is 0 in all stats, but for free is not too terrible. All right, so we have a count here who is running out of gold. He's flustered. We are going to do the martial challenge, and he'll become part of our role of patrons here. Did we fail? We failed. A 94% chance we failed. That's great. Lovely, some would say. All right, that's unfortunate. So I don't want to do any of these starting contracts because I'm really looking for the martial ones. So what I want to do instead is move our camp. So when you have a camp like this, you have a couple options. This is the castle holdings. This will change to visit whatever holding your camp is based in. That's the screen we just did was that. You can gather provisions, which are your main source of things you need to manage. You don't really spend any money except to build buildings, but your provisions are very important. And then you can move your camp, which means you can go and say, I want to go to Annandale, and you can move there to find more stuff. It costs provisions, and you can move your camp. We can assign ourselves a caravan master. I don't really mind that they have poor aptitude right now. Somebody is better than nobody, is my rule of thumb here. And we have some random events for traveling. I'm going to really ignore most of the traveling events. We'll just do kind of the ideal option here. And we'll see what we can kind of get out of it. We'll kind of cover some of these other things as we encounter them. But I want to move my camp. Let's try to get towards the Kingdom of England here. And, of course, there's the different places you can visit along the route. So what I want to do is I want to go to Scarborough, or Northumberland in Bamburgh. Then I want to come here. I want to hit all these stops. So these are little sites that you can give you bonus to different experience gains. We're going to travel like this. The reason I'm hitting these up is because there's a very useful thing that I want to get done, which is called the travels of whatever your character's name is. In this case, it's Agnes. And for Agnes, if we get this travels done, you build a book. You get an artifact for your book. And with the book, let's get the prophecy. With the book, you can get a really good modifier where you get plus 40 to your learning experience for someone who's not the author of the book. So say my heir, when I eventually have one, will have plus 40 to their learning experience. They get a ton of the different perks you unlock in this tree. And so you can kind of blow through your perks really fast here. Let's go speed 5. So right now we're just doing a walkabout to visit a lot of the small sites here in England, getting some experience, and doing some of these events around following the night. So this is a common event. We can help him with his quest and potentially get some healing water and help him out here. So let's do this. We did it. This guy gets the healing water. He's our knight. He's actually pretty decent. Happy to get this guy into our camp. But that's actually really good to get some early camp followers to help you out here. Beatrice will be our new stooge since he's not the best. And I think we'll be good here. No cost for our salaries. Won't be missed. I gain 25 gold. Let's run it. We did not. Okay. All right. We kept continuing. We get some martial prowess here. We have our first couple contracts we can do. First things first, let's go for Protect the Innocent, I think. 74 gold. That's good to get. Let's go ahead and accept that. Forming a friendship. We'll do the friendship here. All right. And so for the early contracts, I really want to prioritize success chance over timing here. Because right now our acceptance is pretty low. But when we fill out the slots, we get up to 82%. So even though every slot is filled, basically, we're still not guaranteed to have the highest amount of success. Let's roll for the gardener trait here. We did get it. That's good. We'd like to have more traits. Martial perk. I think first and foremost, we want to go down Overseer. It gives bonuses to men-at-arms recruitment cost. And that's going to be really helpful since men-at-arms are going to be a core part of our lifestyle. Did our contract fail? Or go away? Okay, we'll do another one instead. I will gain some piety here. I'm pregnant. Let's do a balanced one this time. We want to intervene and not let them have a duel. That duel will result in one of their deaths if you don't intervene. And that's not ideal. We'll slow down for him. He's hungover. Okay, lust for land or flexible leader. Flexible leader sounds good. We now have a son, Adam Blackadder. So the good thing about having kids is that you can put them to work in your band, and it's a great way to fill your slots up in these jobs after like a generation or two. Figure it out amongst yourselves. We get a challenge. My prowess should increase. Yes. 14 prowess. Detail maps are actually very useful because they give you bonus travel speed and provision. Do I want to pay this guy 50 though? Yeah. Yeah, we'll join him. Did I get the... I didn't get the trinket. That's a mistake. Ooh. Okay, so a couple things here. I'm not going to join the stand with us when he's 1,300 to the other side. This guy, can I get involved in his... Are you in a war? You are in a war. Quest excommunication. I would love to, like, offer to join his war. For money. But I don't yet have arms. Alright, let's let a phase or two pass here so we get our full prestige. New martial perk. Get some opinion. Let's execute with confidence. There we go. Our first task is done and we get some money. So a really big thing here is getting our prestige. Finishing a siege. Getting our prestige up. So by completing that, we actually get a new patron. So that guy that we just did a task for is now listed as our patron. And we can make a request for this guy and have him give us some stuff. So what I'm going to do is... So I want gold or a mana. Let's get him... I need more... Oh... Yeah, I'm down in the prestige column, so I can't actually leverage it. Okay. So this is our camp, by the way. You can upgrade buildings here, and all these buildings have different upgrade levels. This is going to be something we need to prioritize, but it does cost money. That's the main kind of time sink you have in your camp, is by building, or money sink, I should say, is that, as well as upgrading your men-at-arms, which we don't have yet. Okay. Do you have any unique type of men-at-arms here? Do we not have that for the Scots? Unfortunate. All right, once we're done traveling, we'll go and do our next one. Let's follow the knight. We will help him. We kill the beast. I don't want to gain... Oh, it'll take rest. Let's rest here. All right, hired muscle. Another contract, 57 gold. We'll give it a go. Gain some money. Do the balanced option here. 89% chance. Here we go. Starting to ramp things up. I really want to get a building built here. There's a couple options. I think the first one we want to go for is going to be... We'll kind of look at these as we do them. So first at the bottom, we have the camp perimeter. Gets you mostly travel safety and travel speed. Lets you travel faster. Don't really care too much for it. It's useful in some ways, but not something we're going to really pick up. The Proving Ground here is probably the first building we're going to pick up. And the reason for is it gets you this men-at-arms recruitment cost. It also makes your knights better and your men-at-arms larger. We'll build this first, since getting that recruitment cost will help us save us some more money down the line. Next, we have the Roaring Campfire. This gets you more knights, more men-at-arms regiments. Very useful for us. We're going to build this pretty soon, I think. Maybe third, I think. There's some other things that are more valuable here. Likewise, there is the mess tent. Gets you more prowess scheme length, which is pretty useful. Improves your provision gathering events, more opinion with your people in your camp here. Something we might take, might not. It's kind of iffy on that one, but it could be valuable. Then you have the baggage train. I think something we're going to pick up. This max size mid-arms regiment is very strong. It's bonus supply capacity, bonus provision capacity. Provisions are going to be really tricky when we have a large army, so it's good to have that. Bonus travel speed, more transport contracts, head porter, and you can actually scout for talent and find more officers while you travel. And then above that, you have the supply tent. We'll go Barber's tent last. Supply tent, similar to the other one that we had, the baggage train. It gives a lot of the same things, but just generally does less. But the modifiers here, or the percentages here, are higher. So probably we'll skip that and do the baggage train instead. Because it's not super different, I don't think. It just has more percentages there, and I like the travel speed and the size of the army better. And you have the Barber's tent. So plagues are brutal when you're a wanderer. You're almost guaranteed to lose people if you get sick in any way, shape, or form. And so if you have this, you might be able to survive plagues better, but it's not guaranteed. We're probably going to skip this, and you can just avoid the plagues. For instance, we're not going to go to the north here, but something to keep in mind that plagues are your worst enemy when you're wandering. More so than when you are Okay, this is fine. More so than when you are just on about in your like normal stuff here. Let's go ahead and do this scheme here. 89% chance we succeeded. And what's this? This is 1200 versus. Okay, we can't fight, and I want to fight in these stand with us contracts, but it's too much right now. So instead, we're gonna do some of these other small contracts here. We will travel there on our loan. How far do we gotta go? Okay. We'll let them travel. Alright, so what we want to do here is we're going to let our... Beatrice gets wounded. Prowess. They but wounded, that's fine. Find a port so we can recover. Alright, I want to invest in getting us more and more proving ground upgrades because I want to get this as high as possible, this man-at-arms recruitment cost modifier here. Let's try to save them again. Alright, I want to get that rough terrain expert. That's pretty good. There is an event we want to try to get eventually called Great Conqueror. Requires you to have a lot of prestige. You need to fulfill 8 of these criteria. One of them is having 2 commander traits we just completed. The other one's having a bunch of knights. And so we want to try to get this done by the time we arrive in the Holy Lands over here, if we can. It's iffy. We might not. We might have to kind of sit and take our time as we move slowly here. But if we can get that done, we'll be in a very good spot. Let's try to do... Not today. 55% chance. 55% chance. Many entourage members drown. My son died. My mouth... Oh, no. So many people are dead. My husband drowned. I messed up. I messed up a lot. Unfortunate. I'm now scarred as well. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We also have very little money, which is not ideal. What can we do? Let's do some of the tavern stuff. Hopefully increase my diplomacy. We did. I think we're just going to try to do the intrigue challenge. We failed. It was a long shot, but it's worth it to try to roll that sometimes. So this one. I have 2 men. I think if I join this, I could actually have an impact. I just need to go and get my men to come to here. Wait, I get Petty Kingdom of Lothian. He's just giving me a kingdom. Or part of his kingdom. I'm going to pass. It's not our goal here to do that. Alright, we just want to get involved. Depending on our input here, we can get a lot of good stuff. Even though we don't have really the capacity to contribute a lot here. Anything's better than nothing. I'm pregnant again. Or my character is pregnant. I'm a man in real life, so that's not possible. Really, dude? You're gonna ban me with 6K when I have this? Okay. As long as we get some kind of contribution here, we're actually in a pretty good spot. Let's gain the Traveler trait here. We will max that out pretty fast with our wanders. Now I have a daughter. And now you choose a fight. Whatever. My stooge. King Henry's lover secret. Can I blackmail him? We'll hold off. We'll keep that secret, though. Bonus provisions. Okay, come on. Give us this contribution. Oh, I didn't have enough contribution. Unfortunate. That's my mistake. As long as you don't have a large army. We'll do the escort engineer. Let's do it swiftly on our own here. And just travel. Increase my marshal? Nope, I'm wounded. Great. Lifestyle experience. Follow the knight. Will help him with the fight. I'm now severely injured. This is not going well for me. Starting on provisions. Alright, we need to go and move. Let's go and visit Wales here. Oh, let's do it. That's wrong. Do Wales. Alright. And let's just add a detour. Well, we can do it after we're done with the region. We'll visit Wales. I also want to make sure this gather provisions. I want to know when I can do this because it's actually very good. There we go. We got lucky on a roll. And go fishing too. I also want to know when that's available. Okay. Rescue a fair subject. Sure, this gives us piety. We don't really need piety right now. We can do it though. Let's do it just because we can. We can lose some balance, please. Yes, and thank you. I just hope I could help myself be better. I'm now ill. Are you really gonna die? Are we gonna die as our first character this early? Come and join us, this dude. Alright, please give me this prestige. So Gilbert is decent, but I want the prestige. Our prestige is really struggling right now. I lose trait ill. Severely injured. My child is curious. Excellent leverage. Make him a diplomacy person if they're going to be curious. That's also a girl, not a him. So I'm just normal wounded now. New martial perk. 2 scheme advantages. Let's get loot and plunder here. And now I'm no longer wounded. Good. I'm now ill, though. Zealous. Drive away the necromancy. Scheme growth. Base success chance. Okay, there we go. 92. Hopefully she will come and stay with us. She's insulted. Great. I want another person for my camp. Let's do some hired muscle. Desperately need to get my prestige up. This is why I'm getting to see such bad events here. We'll do no. We are not doing the best, Agnes is. Browse is pretty bad. Always drill. Do we have... We can do open slots. Position, this guy's good. Second, we get the guy who's good. Master at Arms, excellent, is awesome. Average is fine, and average is fine as well. Gather provisions again. We're already capped on provisions. Good for them. Oh. We will join the Crusades. Let's use our scheme here. Okay, I want to get some kind of man-at-arms regiment at a bare minimum here. Let's get an armored footman regiment. Just one. We will refill them with our provisions here, but it's a start. Beneficiary for the Crusade is me, of course. Okay. Cool. So we want to start moving a little bit more here once we get back from our quest. So let's move our camp. I want to go and visit. Anything going on with London or the locals? Give me a story. 100 stewardship experience. That's actually really good. Let's move our camp. Let's go visit France. And before we do visit France, though, I want to customize a route and visit this monastery that we see over here in Salisbury. There's Stonehenge. I failed. All right, welcome to France. New martial perk. Let's get hard rule here. Mercenary contract gets you more gold. Very useful. Very happy to have that. And this war here. Let's do stand with us. Join his cause. Raise my small army, and let's get in there. Surely you'll come and help me fight if I do this. I'm now possessed. This always happens. I don't know why. Like, what's going on to make that happen, but I've ended up possessed in a lot of my playthroughs in this patch. And I don't know why. But hopefully it's like the Holy Ghost or something. So we'll hope that. So how to become a champion of this? Press claim on Duchy Porter. Start with a war. Interesting. Okay. Day is Volt. The crusade is occurring. Okay, while this is going on, we're going to actually raise our men-at-arm here. We're going to start investing in that, just so we have some kind of army. And while we're doing that as well, let's go ahead and rebuild. Oh, they're at war. I can't do it. We need to go and get to the Holy Lands. Alright, also let's do an artifact request while I have my, Okay. Send them there. Boost her martial. Herbalist? Yes, cool. New martial perk, Soldier's Fortune. Doesn't really help us. Did they just full replenish that army? It did. I guess I get replenishments when I do these wars. Get 81 gold. Let's go ahead and invest that into upgrading our meta-arm again. And put Agnes back. Visit the King of Aragon, visit some other stuff. And this war should be done. Don't want to lose any more. 100 gold. There we go. That's good. That's good. So, put me in charge of this. Let's go ahead and get our size of our men-at-arms regiment up to as high as we can. Let's refill our men-at-arms with our provisions. And this should replenish. One second. Let me do a well. I want to replenish my men-at-arms and go in there we go. They are replenished. Now we march the Crusade. Let's see if we can get some stuff done here. We don't have to actually pay for using the travel. Let's get the provisions, since we were a little low. Alright, Crusade is over. It's failed. We tried. We tried indeed. Another stand with us contract. We're going to actually get involved in this. These are good sources of money for us. Especially when we were on the winning side. Raise army here. And where is the other... I guess they already wiped the manpower. We'll go and help with the siege. Did we get money from that? We did not get money from that. But I did capture somebody, so theoretically we can do that. Good. And there we go. That's a victorious siege event right there. 68 gold. Good. So. Let's go and get this guy up to the max man-at-arm level for now. Let's keep upgrading our camp to a higher level. And so we have these, each of these buildings we build are going to have little internal slots to give you improvements. And some of these are really good. For instance, this lock wagon, we're going to want to save up and get immediately, because it gives you plus 50% bonus from mercenary contracts, which is going to be our main real source of income here. So we should try to prioritize that wherever possible. All right, let's go and do an escort emissary quest just to kind of get out of here. Let's move my camp to Zaragoza. That's fine. Move us down here. New martial perk. Intervene. Let's not make sure they don't fight. Absolute control. All right, so bonus modifiers to steadfast camp. This is another aspect of camps that we haven't really covered yet. Under camp followers, depending on what their opinion of you is, you have a camp temperament. It can either be steadfast, mutinous, or placated, and that gives you bonus modifiers based on what that gives you. So for steadfast here, our knights fight better, and these modifiers will change based on what your goal is as a camp, so to speak. But for military, it's all around, or for an armed band, it's all about making your knights fight better. Which means if you max stuff out, you can start to really fight above your weight. Anyway, we're involved now in the Iberian struggle. It's good to be here. There's normally some good quests and stuff we can do. Let's just pledge our support to... Well, no, we shouldn't, actually. Let's go ahead and do our Proving Ground upgrades. I want to get this lock wagon as soon as possible. It is very good. 7 months to build that. Let's go and do some of these hired muscle quests while we get our stuff all figured out here. Do we have any... Let's scout for talent while we're doing some of these. Combined stewardship. I like our odds. We lost, unfortunately. Balanced option here. 80% chance. Not terrible. Let's do the martial challenge for my daughter. She gets a martial perk. That's good. Like to see it. We are in a... Oh, no. Oh, what is this? It's the sweats. It's typhus. We need to move. Get out of here. We succeeded, but get us out of this camp. Get us out of here. Go to the capital of Madrid. We do not want to deal with this. And now there is sickness. Ease the suffering. Okay, another martial experience here. Let's go ahead and do the... oh, that's a criminal contract. Don't want to do those. Rustle animals, rustle animals. Ugh. Let's gather provisions, and then we'll move our camp again. Failed 60% chance roll. Unfortunate. Let's visit the castle holding. Let's try to see if I can get me... Here we go. Get some men-at-arms bonuses here. Have at you, Rolf. There we go. In the tavern, let's get a story. Intrigue bonus. So under the supplies, you can either buy supplies for money, or you could try to intimidate them and get supplies that way, which we just did. I think I want to take this escort emissary quest. Cool, it's gonna get us to Lyon. So we visit the Kingdom of Lyon. Good. My stooge dies. Many will perish. Sorry, Beatrice. She's in her prayers. Not my problem. Well, not really my problem. So if we're moving our camp... Let's go up to Lyon. I know I should have just done it with the full squad here. Let's go to Lyon, take everyone at the camp. Let's also go ahead and spend some proving ground to get that to level 2. And now we can get Overseer. Okay. That's good. Awesome. So Mugging, Hired Muscle, and Regale Court. Let's do the Hired Muscle. We will try to get our learning. Our learning was good. Let's do the balanced option, of course. Daughter is smart. I can actually only when my role as a patron. So I can use this for a couple things. I'm going to probably use it for a minute arms regiment to see what I can get. So I got a second armored footman. That's not terrible. We'll keep 2 armored footmen as our front line here then. Pregnant again. Let her be trained. She's doing diplomacy. So let's make her get trained by our second in command here. Let's try that 78%. Success! 51 gold. Good to see it. 50% chance of gaining the money. I gain the money. I think I know the cure. Let's try it. Oh, he's gonna die. Let's go and try to settle a boundary dispute. Doesn't give a lot of gold, but it's a contract, and we need those. Another one of these healing water quests. I'm wounded again. Let's do 60% chance. We did it. We got a happy patron. If I were to go and do a roll of patrons here, we could get gold. Don't mind getting a bunch of gold from these guys, because that will be very powerful early on here, especially. Alright, so we now have better gold. Let's try to also bump up our men-at-arms here. Now that we're over about 1,000 in our levels, it can be good. Very good. We can actually start to help out a ton here. Let's get involved in this contract feud. I don't want land. I just want to join your Liberty War. I want to go to your castle holdings here. See if some of these guys will join me. 60% will be replenished. Prowess increased by 1. In the tavern, let's get a story. Intrigue experience, nice. And we will leave. I now have a son. That's good. So are you at war? Who is at war? Could declare war to invade him. That's not ideal. I could seduce the king. Let's move our camp south to Portugal. If I can afford it. I can't afford it. Let's get our knight to be our person there. So I will hold off on getting the reckless trait. I need to lose my... Yes, this is good. So this is when you get to have all the kids in the camp go and explore. Normally gives them a perk for free, so I like to give them perks. I'll pay 5 to the master. Bonus intrigue experience, hired muscle contracts, hunt criminal contracts. Let's do the hunt criminal. So I can either fight them in a one-on-one brawl or just use my troops. I'm going to use my troops because I don't trust my low prowess here. There you go. She's dead. We will kill him. Okay. Let's do a boundary dispute. It's right next to us so we can save some time here. 60% chance we get the success. Any other patrons I could punch for money? 200 gold for you. Sounds nice. Get that proving ground at the next level as well. Let's do some hired muscle contracts. This is all going very well. Of course, scout for talent and travel. Focus on a balanced options here. New martial perk. Let's keep working on our travel speed. I'm now named the Holy. That fits. At least my goals. Execute scheme, 80% chance. We succeeded. We've been getting good luck on these rolls. Hopefully that maintains. Let's go and fight some corruption now. I will just let me deal with them. I'm gonna go slay the rabbit. Got the rabbit's paw. Bonus prestige and prowess. 69% chance. Make haste. Did we actually succeed in doing what we wanted to there? Or did I lose some? I did lose some men-at-arms. Okay. Get her martial up. I know just the cure. Silence or die. Let's make haste. Silence or die. There we go. We got a good roll. And, okay, we did lose a little bit of manpower to finish that corruption mission. That's fine. Okay, I could do some internal upgrades, but we'll hold off on most of these. Maybe just boost the prowess of your men-at-arms battalions, but we're doing all right now in that regard. So I think what I want to do instead is start getting these baggage trains upgrades for the travel speed. Help us move around faster. Seasonal flirting, or brush burns on. Pregnant again. All right, let's go fishing to deal with some of my stress here. Let's become friends with Donegal. Nice little fishing trip. Let's also go and fight corruption for Count Pedro. 455 if we can get this done the right way. Follow the knights, kill the beast. The beast wounded me, of course. Help the peasants. I have an infected wound. Let's go with the average guy. Encourage friendship. Overbearing leader. Okay. Silence or die. Let's make haste. Can I add a stop in Toledo? Thank you. I just want to visit Toledo. Customize route. Add Toledo. Thank you. 41% chance that I die. I'm sorry, Diego. Not gonna risk my own life like that. Okay. Let's get the naval speed. Books are expiring. Travel to Olmedo. While we're down here, might as well hit up Cortuba. 200 learning experience. How are we doing with our places visited by Agnes? Okay, we want to get to 60 here. 60 would be really nice. Because at max of 60, you get the highest benefit here. Will be delayed. Our daughter is sickly. Girl and her dog. Making sure we don't have illnesses here. Silence or die. And there's a lot of money to be gained there. Let's go ahead and refill our men-at-arms with our provisions. Oh, I did that wrong. Yikes. Gather provisions here. There we go. We brought in some food. Okay, I can do this again for 445. It's worth it every time. Every time it's worth it to do this. And let's go ahead and... in the baggage train, what's the good one? Cheaper to use gold to reinforce your men-at-arms. Let's get the portable shrine that way. Well, actually, we're Christian, so it doesn't matter. We already have a lot of them. Let's get the hunter, just so we have better, Let's get the tracker for now. Our muscles are maimed. Let's try it. I'm now maimed. Fuck. And I'm gonna die. Oh, she just is doing terribly here, man. How old's my son? He's 6? You need to get a martial education right now, mister. Hopefully Agnes lives long enough for us to get some stuff done. Make haste. Oh, he's curious. Means I need to make him like a diplomatic or something. Okay, my son though needs to be educated by me. My ward. We are going to get involved in this stand with us contract, though, for sure. Alright. This is a good source of income here if we can do well in this contract. What I want to do right away is upgrade my men-at-arms to the highest level. And then refill them with my money. Yeah, spend all my money, replenish my men, and give me some fights here. I am dead. I'm going to play as Captain Dermot. Take hold of fate. Change your focus. You're going to be a martial man right now. Gather some provisions, Dermot. Go out there. I can't believe she died in the first fucking episode. She was supposed to be the one. And now the kid's going to be leading the fucking adventurers band. What? How does that make sense? Also, if we fight together, we can win this. My guy. Also, the Mongols are here. Where's the Great Khan himself? Oh, right here. Kagan Timuhun, Exalted Warlord. He has the Greatest of Khans trait here, which is insane. So he's gonna go pop off. Go get him, Genghis. Can I actually do the... Alright, send the kid to go settle the boundary dispute. See how that goes. I think I can fix this. Another happy patron. The kid fixed it. That's amazing. I can't believe this is actually working the way it's doing. Well, we'll take some of it, yeah. Give me food. Sign my bodyguard back here. Okay, if I had attached to army, he should be smart enough to go and take a fight now, right? I see that 7,000 decided not to help us. I get lust for land, or I can become a flexible leader. I'm now a flexible leader. He's got a fucking tabard on! He's 4 years old, and he's gonna go and fight in the fucking Crusades. Let's go. The boy king. This is insane. This is madness. Also, this war is becoming bigger than I thought it would be. Whatever. I'm not upset. You're upset. I become gallows bait. This kid's getting stressed out, man. Let the kid go fishing. Come on, give me the calm, the 1%. Oh. What am I gonna do here? Guess we go work on a siege. Well, go fast, go silent. He got caught. Can I replenish my men with the... Not enough. Ugh. Tragic, man. Let's just keep raiding this like one little place here. You have 11k. There is no need for your services. I lost the bodyguard. And my second. What is available? Okay. Master of Spoils. I get gold from winning combats, I think, now. And they come to assist me. I become a traveler. And that gave me nothing. Great. I can ransom people, though. My little warrior here. Don't mind me just holding down this siege. Don't mind me just winning a battle. They put him on a fucking horse? This is not supposed to be how this works, Dan. Oh my god, I can't believe it. The boy king. Oh, the boy. He's destined for greatness, this lad. Ooh. Ooh. Well, let's try our best to replenish our soldiers here. Let's visit the... I'm a child. I can't do anything. I'm gonna go perform on a play. Why not? So I can do the balanced one. How many people do I still even have in my scheme? I'm 6. Getting older. We won. Did I get paid? Should have been paid, right? One of these days I'm gonna hit the fucking... Am I gonna be stuck staying here until, you're not gonna win that. Okay, let's use my provisions here. 700 soldiers. Oh. Don't have 100 gold. We must soldier on. Man, desperate measures butcher animals. Do no more than what is necessary. Live, damn you! Live, Dermid! Also, I should no longer be called Agnes's Steel Barrow. Let's change this. Let's change the title. We're gonna be... the Highland... The Highland Thunder. Sure. Bam. Don't know why. Also, our scheme takes absolutely for ages. But this is going to be the best damn play you've ever seen. We're going to go fight corruption next. I'm well. God, thank you. And we failed the thing. Okay. Let's take the contract. Let me deal with this. Don't you worry. We're sending the kid. Don't worry. We gotta leave some men behind. Alright, so we're succeeding by just leaving some men behind to do this for us. Kind of counts. We got some money here. Let's take the contract. God dang it, man. I keep getting these contracts right as soon as they fall apart. Let's go fishing. Let's hang out with Ralph. Yeah. Me and Ralph got along. This stuff is crazy. I have no men. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go. Fight corruption. Let's go do it. Silence or die. Begin to trade shy. Paranoid. Who's my educator? Some of all skills. It's Shyman. Okay. Well, things have gone pear-shaped. We're stuck as a child, which is not ideal, for sure. Definitely less than desirable. I also have men-at-arms that I can't really replenish. The good news is the child's getting his like stats up here pretty well. You can also hunt provisions using some different things. We finally got a good roll there. Let's just go to let's go to Toledo. And then I think we'll put a cut in here. So things have gone bad. Agnes didn't last long, did she now? She kind of got screwed. That sucks. But we can make do. We're going to have Dermot here carry us to victory with his somewhat decent stats. The first crusade failed, but it's been eventful. But, you know, you live and you learn. So for now, I'm Cosmo. Enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Blue Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.